Hello, good afternoon. Word of Gord, and I welcome you all. This afternoon, after a number of promptings, psychics, we get promptings from Spirit. Someone wants to talk to us. Something needs to be done. And you're never 100% sure if the prompting is genuine. It could be a fake. There are many mischievous spirits around, people who will try to mess you up just for the fun of it. One tends to go on authenticity of voice, shall I say, on internal coherence, that sort of thing. But there's never any absolute guarantee. And some of you will have seen my contacts with the well-known and the famous. And many people have cast aspersion on those, as they often do if they don't understand the principles of mediumship. Today, and for the last few days, I felt the spirit of Natasha Richardson prompting me. She wants to communicate. She may have communicated with others. I don't know. Many mediums do that sort of work for families, and it never reaches the press or any kind of publicity at all. But for some reason, she wants to do this, and I suspect it's a simple but straightforward, I don't know, warning. So let me try and focus on that. I will try to bring her in live. Can't guarantee that it'll work, but I will make an attempt, and I will be receiving her ideas, her feelings, and translating them into my words and my voice. I'd like to thank all the people around the world whose expressions of love and sympathy upon my silly skiing accident have been received by me and by the members of my family. You're all very kind. We film stars never really quite realize how much we are loved. I think most of us have ego problems of one kind or another, and while we're always seeking attention, we never quite get how much attention we're really actually getting. Love, attention, kindness. Thank you all. I really mean that sincerely. Thank you. For my family, my loved ones, my children, my husband, my parents, I'm with you. I hear you. I love you all. Dearly, madly. And I'm so sorry I made such a foolish mistake. Headstrong, stupid, call it what you will. I should not have done it. And I urge all beginning skiers and snowboarders and the like, be careful. Wear protective, the proper protective gear. Don't be a fool like I was. Think of your families, think of your loved ones, think how easily it can happen. I'm no one to be giving lectures, but here I am doing it. So for that arrogance, I apologize. But I feel I have your attention, and maybe some of you will listen. The afterlife, as I have experienced it so far, is absolutely marvelous. It's everything you may have heard about and more. Exquisitely beautiful, amazingly magical, filled with love and light and laughter. So do not despair of that heavenly world waiting for you. It is there, and it is there for everyone, regardless of creed, race, religion, beliefs. It's for all. And that is pretty much the sum total of what I have to say. I thank you all for your time, and I give you all my love and my gratefulness. Goodbye. Well, that was quick and to the point, and I thank Natasha or the spirit claiming to be Natasha Richardson. As I have we mediums have no real, no matter how much evidence piles up, it could still be a mischievous, impersonating spirit, I'm afraid, at least in my experience. Mostly it's not, but it can be. It's a short word of gourd today, but I would like to add a few notes about some other contacts I've done in the past few months. As a lifelong fan of Pink Floyd, I was very concerned and interested about the, not exactly the retrieval, but just concerning the fate of Richard Wright on his passing some months back. And I did attend him on 3, if not 4 occasions, and helped him, I believe, move on. And I will talk about that in more detail in another video. It's a little too complex for the 3 or 4 minutes I have left here. But be assured he's, how shall I say, safe and well and seemingly quite happy with his new home in his new world. A little confused at first, but I helped him out with some of his upsets and confusions. In the past, I've contacted other rock musicians, as I'm quite a rock fan. John Entwistle of The Who, I contacted him some years ago and helped him move on. And as probably a lot of you suspect, he wasn't intentionally suicidal. He just cottoned on to a little load of something that was a little purer than he thought. And that overwhelmed his system. So he's quite a cheerful lad when I met him. And of course, as soon as I got his attention, seconds later, Keith Moon showed up and off they went. Laughing, I might add. Just as some of you probably would suspect. So, there can be lots of happy contacts and retrievals. It's not always gloomy, sad, upset, confused. Some people just need a little, shove in the right direction, a little help. And one often does that. The Nick Drake contact many of you have seen. It's been up for a year now, and I haven't contacted him since, at least not consciously. But I'm sure he's doing very well still. Anyone else? I can't think of anyone right off the bat, but there have been a couple of others. It's such is the life of a projector, psychic. We all have different terms for what we do. And it can be interesting, it can be fun, it can be a challenge, as I've said before. So, with the gratefulness and love of Natasha Richardson ringing in my ears, and hopefully in yours, I will bid you all farewell for now, and a joyous spring to you all in the Northern Hemisphere, anyway, as we move into April. Goodbye for now.